Signal Hill Primary tops Tobago SCA results. India's Prime Minister receives ORTT, TNT's highest award. Travel chaos for NACAC Championship athletes. And the UTP opens candidate search for 2025 THA elections. Good evening, I'm Patricia Nicholson-Richards. Welcome to the Tobago Updates television news for Friday, 4th July 2025. Tonight we begin with some great news. Signal Hill Government Primary School is the top performing SEA school in Tobago, as announced by the Division of Education, Research and Technology today. This as the long-awaited SEA results were released last night via the Ministry of Education's website. Reporter Jewel Green-George has the details.
Leading the charge in this year's SEA results is Signal Hill Government Primary School, a standout institution that produced an impressive 3 of Tobago's top 5 performers. This remarkable feat underscores the dedication of both students and educators within the local education system. Among the celebrated top 5 SEA students are Seychelle Duncan, Kylie Charles, and DeMarcus Walcott, all from Signal Hill Government Primary School. They are joined by Zaid Ewing of St. Nicholas Primary School and Janaya Waldron of Scarborough Roman Catholic Primary School. These students have distinguished themselves, setting a high bar for their peers. The SEA, a national examination in Trinidad and Tobago, assesses students' performance in mathematics, English language arts, and creative writing, determining their placement into secondary schools. It's a pivotal moment for thousands of students across the Twin Island, marking the culmination of years of primary education and the exciting beginning of a new chapter. The Division of Education, Research and Technology will host a special function to honor those top-performing students and schools in details to be announced soon. Additionally, Assemblyman Zorisha Hackett, Secretary of Education, Research and Technology, will hold a press conference on Monday, July 7th at 2 p.m. to further discuss this year's SEA results. This commitment to recognizing and fostering academic talent truly highlights Tobago's dedication to its young people and the future of the island's leaders. For Tobago Updates Television News, this is Jewel Green-George.
While several secondary schools in Tobago have announced the registration dates for Form 1 students, with some schools already accepting pre-registration. For thousands of young students, this marks a significant milestone, marking the transition from primary school and stepping into a new chapter of their educational journey. Jewel Green-George once again with the details.
Guardians and students alike have been, until around 11 p.m. yesterday, patiently waiting SEA results. Now, with the release of SEA results, parents and students are navigating the registration process for the next stage of education with a mix of excitement and anticipation. Many schools, such as Bishop's High School Tobago and Scarborough Secondary School, are employing a hybrid approach, offering both online portals for initial submission and in-person sessions for verification and finalization. Notably, parents have reported to Tobago Updates that the online process to access their children's SEA results has been a smooth one, easing the initial steps of this crucial transition. This streamlined method aims to further ensure a smooth intake for the incoming cohort. While the exact number of students transitioning to Form 1 in Tobago isn't immediately available, close to 1,000 students usually write the SEA exam. Overall, national secondary school enrollment rates for Trinidad and Tobago stood at 87% in 2023, reflecting a robust commitment to secondary education across the Twin Island Republic. As these young minds register, they are not just signing up for classes, they are embarking on a transformative 5-year journey that will shape their future contributions to Tobago. Jewel Green-George for Tobago Updates Television News.
So Signal Hill Secondary, Speyside Secondary, Scarborough Secondary, Pentecostal Light and Life High, Bishop's High, Goodwood Secondary and the Harmon School of SDA have all made registration announcements. You can visit the respective social media platforms or contact your school directly for registration information. Switching to other news now, the Order of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago was presented to India's Prime Minister at a ceremony held at the President's House in St. Anne's, Trinidad. Modi is on a 2-day visit to Trinidad and Tobago, which began yesterday, July 3rd.
I now invite the Honorable Shri Narendra Modi, Prime Minister of the Republic of India, to address us.
Modi delivered his thank you remarks in Hindi, which were subsequently translated into English.
I express my heartfelt gratitude to you, your government, and the people of Trinidad and Tobago for conferring upon me your nation's highest honor, the Order of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. This honor is a symbol of the deep and eternal friendship between our two countries. I accept this award on behalf of the people of India, as it is a matter of collective pride for all 1.4 billion Indians.
According to a release from the Office of the Prime Minister, the visit underscores the strong diplomatic ties between the two nations. It aims to deepen cooperation across key sectors, including finance, education, health, trade, energy, and ICT. On Thursday, July 3rd, Prime Minister Modi arrived in Trinidad and Tobago to full state honors and a colorful cultural welcome at the Pigeon Point International Airport. Greeted by Prime Minister Kamla Prasad Bisesa, Modi was celebrated with Tassa, African drumming and dance. His visit also included high-level meetings and a diaspora event in Cuba. While many hailed the visit as historic, some Muslim groups have raised concerns about human rights and religious freedoms in India. We'll take a short break and come back with more. Stay tuned.
Welcome to Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, where innovation meets excellence and the service reigns supreme. Our commitment is simple: to provide high-quality, innovative aluminum, vinyl, and glass solutions for both commercial and residential spaces. At TGSL, we don't just meet needs, we exceed expectations. Our range includes the finest aluminum cladding options, setting new standards in durability and style. Driven by our passion to elevate, we aim to be the leading supplier in the Caribbean market while retaining our identity as a family-owned business. Because at Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, it's not just about products. It's about relationships, it's about you. Innovation, quality, service. That's Tobago Glass Supplies Limited.
Hair goals, we've got them. At S&R Hair Fantasy, we provide a wide variety of quality hair, the latest hair accessories, adult toys, skin lightening products, female underwear, and much more under one roof. Check us out on Shelbourne Street in Plymouth or call us at 317-0808. We're open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. S&R Hair Fantasy, for queens who know exactly what they want.
Quartz is well known as the Caribbean's largest retailer, providing consumers for generations with the very best products to enhance their homes. This year, we bring our expertise to businesses. Quartz Business Solutions will serve small, medium, and large companies with the very best products at the most competitive prices, backed by warranties and after-sales support. Hoteliers, office managers, restaurants, and so many more. Quartz Business Solutions, a brand of the Unicomer Group.
TNTech is pleased to advise that its Roxborough Service Center has reopened. Starting Monday, 10th March, customers can once more visit the Roxborough Administrative Building to pay TNTech bills, request new connections, and more. TNTech, powering the nation into the next generation.
Welcome back. Hopes were dashed and months of rigorous training brought to a screeching halt for 8 promising young Trinidad and Tobago athletes this morning as they were denied boarding for their Copa airline flight to Nicaragua. The team was en route to the NACAC Under-13 and Under-15 age group championships scheduled to kick off tomorrow, July 5th. An alleged last-minute requirement for a yellow fever vaccine certificate for persons traveling from Trinidad and Tobago, a document reportedly not universally mandated for the entry into Nicaragua, was given as the reason for the group's denial. Marcus Daniel, a prominent journalist and sporting enthusiast in Tobago, expressed his dismay as he verified the rumors in a phone interview this morning with Tobago Updates. He issued a call for an investigation into how this happened. Quote, "I really think that it needs to be cleared up because it reeks of incompetence, whether by the airline, the country, with President Ephraim Serrett or the team manager Kelsey Tuzon-Reed. And I've known Kelsey Tuzon-Reed for some time, and what I know of her is that she is a top-notch organizer." End quote. Daniel hopes that the parents and the team can help the athletes bounce back from this, and that this does not hinder their upward trajectory of their athletic careers. Repeated attempts to reach Ephraim Serrett, president of the National Association of Athletics Administration, and the team manager Kelsey Tuzon-Reed proved futile. The political landscape in Tobago is heating up in anticipation of the upcoming Tobago House of Assembly elections. Another development today comes from the Unity of the People, as they officially announced the kickoff of their search for candidates, which is set to begin on July 7th. Joel Green-George with the details.
Unity of the People, a party that, while not a dominant force, has consistently signaled its intent to challenge the established order, has officially opened nominations for the 2025 THA elections. Led by its political leader, Nkosi Phillips, the UTP has today issued a public call for Tobagonians to step forward. Beginning Monday, July 7th, the party will be accepting nominations across all 15 electoral districts. The nomination period will close on September 30th, followed immediately by the screening process.
We are looking at continuing to be persistent within the elections. We know that persons are more focused on going to those big parties with the money and with the wealth and how easy they fit to get in, because apparently persons in Tobago vote for persons who have a face, who are popular, and the money can spend on them. But that is not what the Unity of the People is about.
The UTP is seeking new principal leaders willing to stand up for the people's right to fair and just representation.
So we are looking for persons not to be selfish of their self-representation, but representation for the interests of the people of all of Tobagonians.
But the UTP's past electoral performances have not yet yielded a seat in the THA. Meanwhile, Philip weighed in on the ongoing controversy concerning the Tobago Regional Health Authority's ambulance procurement process, expressing strong dissatisfaction with the level of transparency.
I am not convinced that there is any transparency and accountability for the mismanagement and misspending of the funds that they have given the information to the public. My stance on it is money has been wasted. The Tobago House of Assembly has not given any clear accountability for the past 3 years in office, and going forward, it is going to be the same thing.
The UTP leader believes that despite the minority leader's action in submitting documents for investigation, the country lacks a truly effective integrity commission.
I believe the minority leader has written and submitted documents to the first squad and to the police for investigation. I am of the view that we do not have a proper integrity commission in this country that investigates with transparency and a level of efficiency.
With the nomination period closing on September 30th, the coming months will be crucial to the UTP. Joel Green-George for Tobago Updates Television News.
The Secretary of Tourism, Culture, Antiquities and Transportation, Tasha Burris, recently received an honorary award from U.S. Senator Kevin S. Parker, officially recognizing her significant contributions to Tobago's tourism and cultural development. According to a social media post by Burris, Parker presented the award in a proclamation format to honor the impact of her work. Here are the details.
Secretary Tasha Burris was present at the Caribbean Week in New York during the first week of June, where Tobago was represented. The island formed part of the vibrant celebrations hosted by the Caribbean Tourism Organization, showcasing its rich heritage, tourism offerings, and growing presence on the international stage.
Funny enough, in the opening ceremony, the deputy mayor of New York, who is in charge of administration, is actually from Trinidad and Tobago. And, there was an acknowledgement that there are 1 million persons living in New York who are of Caribbean descent. And the CTO takes the opportunity every year to invite all the territories within the Caribbean to come to New York, to reconnect with the diaspora, to be able to give updates as to what is happening in their respective territories.
Boris was recently honored with a special proclamation from the U.S. Senator Kevin Parker, recognizing her impactful contributions in a relatively short time in office.
So, because Tobago has a solid profile where events and cultural tourism is concerned, she invited me to come and speak about our events and festivals on the island. And while I was doing that, she presented me with this proclamation that came from the U.S. Senator Kevin Parker that recognizes my contributions in that short space of time that I've been in this seat in terms of selling the island of Tobago and going out there and really doing the work to really put Tobago on the map.
She also received regional recognition from the CTO, which named her among 40 influential women leaders making a significant impact in tourism across the region. AMPLIA Balgobin, Tobago Updates Television News.
You're watching the Tobago Updates Television News. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. More news after this.
Are you in a dispute with a registered investment service provider of the TTSEC? Or maybe you're the victim of an investment scam? You can lodge a complaint or submit an anonymous tip to the Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission. Download our Investor Protection app or go to ttsec.org.tt to access our complaint form or submit an anonymous tip. Write a clear summary of your complaint. Submit copies of supporting documents along with the originals for verification. Provide a copy of the feedback received from the entity regarding your complaint. All investor complaints or scam reports submitted by the public are acknowledged and reviewed by the TTSEC. Investigations are pursued based on the outcome of the review. Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission, protecting the interests of investors and the public. You invest, we protect. Everyone benefits.
Hello, New York! Are you ready to celebrate the essence of Crusoe land and the culture of Tobago? Well, get ready for Tobago Day in New York City, hosted by the Tobago Empowerment and Alliance Mission, Sunday, August 17, 2025, Nazareth High School Courtyard, 475 East 57th Street, Brooklyn, New York, 12 noon to 8 p.m. We bring the Tobago vibes to the Big Apple. Live music, Tobago food, cultural performances, and family fun. So bring Tanty, Granny, the uncle, invite the whole neighborhood. Just bring everybody and bring your significant other too. Come celebrate Tobago Day in New York City, Sunday, August 17th, Nazareth High School Courtyard. But hey, I forget to tell all you, it's we 10th anniversary celebration. For more information, call 929-327-7857 or check Team's Facebook and Instagram pages, Team Tobago Day.
Dance Ensemble Tobago presents our signature event, Tobago Dance Sport Championship and Dancing with the Caribbean Stars. Lights, cameras, dance on 12th edition on Saturday the 12th of July, 5 p.m. The Shore Park Cultural Complex Auditorium. See our dancers, all ages, compete in waltz, jive, rumba, salsa, mambo, and much more. Our Dancing with the Caribbean Stars. Who will take home the Mirror Ball Trophy? Mrs. Takiana Ned Augustine, the wife of the Chief Secretary of the Tobago House of Assembly. Miss Lynette Louis, vocalist entertainer. Mrs. Cassandra Thompson Forbes, journalist and Tobago correspondent. Mr. Javon Carrington, founder and head trainer of Dosfit Studios. And Mr. Julian Skeet, administrator and former TV host. After show, dance party with DJ Santa out of Trinidad. Early bird tickets, adults $200, children $75, and general tickets, adults $250 and children $100. Get your early bird tickets now from Dance Ensemble members, D&D Jewelers at Tobago United Cooperative, Milford the 24 gas station in Canaan, and the Shore Park Cultural Complex box office. For more information, you call 772-9049 and 340-5758. You can't miss this one.
bottle of rum. DJ start the thing, let me jump. Cause I see girls, I see fun, I see winding up in the sun. I see 10 girls to a man. DJ start the thing, let me ramage. When my team touch down, everything get wild. Hey, hey, hey. Take out your flag and fling it up. Take out something and fling it up. Fling it up, fling it up high. Hey, hey, hey. Start to jump up and fling it up. Take out something and fling it up.
Customer service remains a major part of Tobago's tourism industry, but recent experiences at the iconic Pigeon Point Heritage Park have raised questions about the island's readiness to fully embrace a cashless system. Over the past couple of days, visitors arriving at the beach were informed that the park had transitioned to a cashless payment system. However, confusion quickly followed. Customers expecting a smooth digital experience at the entrance were instead directed to the main office to make their inquiries, causing delays and, in some cases, frustration. A statement by Pigeon Point management clarified that both cash and card payments are accepted at the gate. It further stated that there are 2 designated payment points, one handled by security, which accepts cash only, and a booth which offers both cash and card options. The details of what you can expect of the weather tonight into the weekend are up next.
Do you think you know Premier League or Champions League football? What about international cricket or the IPL and CPL? How about NBA basketball? Well, now you can put your skills to work to earn some extra cash by betting on the games with TT Bet Arena. Simply go to our website, choose a sport you want to bet on, find the games and place your bets. And with your computer or mobile device, you can bet from anywhere. Just go to ttbetarena.com, sign up for a free account, make a deposit, and start betting. It's that simple. You can even qualify for our $2,000 sign-up bonus. We also have horse racing, plus live casino games where you can bet using TT dollars. And check our new Tobago location at 7B Milford Road, Crown Point. For more info, call or WhatsApp 494-0634. TT Bet Arena, the #1 sports betting company in Trinidad and Tobago.
Dance Ensemble Tobago presents our signature event, Tobago Dance Sport Championship and Dancing with the Caribbean Stars. Lights, cameras, dance, our 12th edition on Saturday the 12th of July, 5 p.m. The Shore Park Cultural Complex Auditorium. See our dancers, all ages, compete in waltz, jive, rumba, salsa, mambo, and much more. Our Dancing with the Caribbean Stars. Who will take home the Mirror Ball Trophy? Mrs. Takiana Ned Augustine, the wife of the Chief Secretary of the Tobago House of Assembly. Miss Lynette Louis, vocalist entertainer. Mrs. Cassandra Thompson Forbes, journalist and Tobago correspondent. Mr. Javon Carrington, founder and head trainer of Dosfit Studios. And Mr. Julian Skeet, administrator and former TV host. After show, dance party with DJ Santa out of Trinidad. Early bird tickets, adults $200, children $75, and general tickets, adults $250 and children $100. Get your early bird tickets now from Dance Ensemble members, D&D Jewelers at Tobago United Cooperative, Milford the 24 gas station in Canaan, and the Shore Park Cultural Complex box office. For more information, you call 772-9049 and 340-5758. You can't miss this one.
Are you ready to celebrate the essence of Crusoe land and the culture of Tobago? Well, get ready for Tobago Day in New York City, hosted by the Tobago Empowerment and Alliance Mission, Sunday, August 17, 2025, Nazareth High School Courtyard, 475 East 57th Street, Brooklyn, New York, 12 noon to 8 p.m. We bring the Tobago vibes to the Big Apple. Live music, Tobago food, cultural performances and family fun. So bring Tanty, Granny, the uncle, invite the whole neighborhood. Just bring everybody and bring your significant other too. Come celebrate Tobago Day in New York City, Sunday, August 17th, Nazareth High School Courtyard. But hey, I forget to tell all you, it's we 10th anniversary celebration. For more information, call 929-327-7857 or check Team's Facebook and Instagram pages, Team Tobago Day.
This is what you can expect of the weather tonight into the weekend. Tonight, generally fair and hazy, despite the low chance of 1 or 2 passing showers. Temperatures will drop to about 26 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow, mostly fair and hazy, despite a few cloudy patches at times, accompanied by scattered showers. There is a low chance of the odd heavy shower or isolated thunderstorm. Temperatures will reach a high of 31 degrees Celsius and a low of 25 degrees Celsius. On Sunday, you can expect generally fair and slightly hazy conditions, despite the likelihood of a few light showery spells. There is a low chance of moderate to heavy showers developing in 1 or 2 areas. And that's how we end this evening's newscast. As a recap of our headlines: Signal Hill Primary tops Tobago SCA results. India's Prime Minister receives ORTT TNT's highest award. Travel chaos for NACAC Championship athletes, and UTP opens candidate search for 2025 THE elections. I'm Patricia Nicholson Richards, thanking you so much for joining us and wishing you a great night.